All right, let's go. There we go. Customize. All right. That looks exactly like me. Jesus. Let's make it look a little bit more like me. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we gotta go with this one. The only thing I'll say is the facial beard and hair aren't that great. Like they could use a little bit of work on blending in a little bit better with the. All right, let's try this one. Like, look at the chest hair, how this shit looks like. I mean, it's a texture. It's kind of different. Is it a texture? Yeah, I think it's a texture. Because it doesn't have any... All right. Let's not have any jewelry, I think. Do we have jewelry, actually? Probably not, honestly. Probably no makeup as well. There we go. I think that looks good. Oh, dude, you can give him green eyes. Oh, dude. That looks dope. That looks dope. That looks absolutely amazing. Finalize. Luxthos. Let's go, chat. I just realized I didn't have... Let's actually, they look like us. They do. They do. Let me just finish my breakfast real quick. And then we'll get this shit started. Least favorite class by far. Really? Why don't you like it? It's slow at the start. I mean, you don't want to make your opinion of a class on how strong they are at level 1 to 25. You don't really want to make your opinion of how strong a class is at low level. You know? Good morning, Luxthos. Druid time. Best class in D4. It looks really, really great. What's up, Cow? What's up, Chop Suey? It's Luxthos in game. It is. I haven't tried the other class yet, but the whole gather spirit to use your core ability twice and then gather more spirit gets a bit annoying, but once you get some more skill, it gets fun. Like, I don't think we're seeing the playstyle of most classes the way, like, it's gonna be later on, right? Like, it's like in Diablo 2, right? You start the game and you have to drink a potion every 2 spell, right? That's kind of what makes leveling up and gearing up cool, is you start getting more mana regen. You start getting more stuff that just allows you to get, like, you know... I'm assuming there's going to be, like, some things that are going to make the flow a little bit better. Necro is really, really fun, but I'm a little bit... There's a couple of things that I'm scared about Necromancer. First of all, you can't even fill your bar in most build. Like, I tried to make a build yesterday, and I had to just be like, okay, I guess I'll put, like, these ability on my bar, right? Most build seems to rely on, like, Corpse Explosion right now. The minion seems to be a little bit weak. So there's, like, a couple of things that aren't perfect with Necromancer. Hopefully they fix some of these with tuning. But most build of Necro don't even need to fill your bar. You just need Corpse Explosion and you're good to go. And then everything else is just there to, you know. While other classes, it's the opposite. You don't have enough skills. You want to put all the fucking skills on your bar, right? I feel like Necro is lacking skills. Like, most of your... we literally have a tree that only has 2 ability. Like, the curse one, you only have 2 of them. Which is weird. We only have, like... And there's another node where we only have 3. Where most have 4 per node, right? So there's, like, less ability with Necromancer. A little bit less. But we do have a full ability... that we do have 2 full ability that comes from our quest, right? So we do have, like, Golem and Summon Skelly that comes from our quest. So it's kind of understandable, I guess. But we'll see what they end up doing. But in comparison, we're going to be comparing right now. We're going to be starting the Druid right here. And I'm going to be doing a Storm Druid. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. We might go Earth if it doesn't do well. And if that doesn't do well, then we'll try, like, Werewolf, Bear. I don't know. We'll see where the wind takes us. You know what I'm saying? We'll see where the shaman spirit takes the druid. I'm a big fan of wind and lightning.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a world boss today, so we're gonna have to go. We're gonna go there with my necromancer, see if we can kill it. I kind of want to see how bad my minion fare versus the world boss, to be honest. Yo, Ballador, what's up, man? It's still a pleasure to watch those cinematics every fucking time. It's crazy. The fact that your character is in them makes it so much more enjoyable. Instead of being like a boring, like, pre-rendered cinematic, you know? Like, I don't even mind letting these play every time, just because of how cool it is to watch your character in the world, and it kind of sets you in and kind of immerses you a little bit better. So that's kind of cool because we think the wolf did this, you know? Like, initially we think that this is the wolf's doing. But I'm assuming it's another creature, and the wolf saved us. That's what we understand technically, right? Like, they really set it up to make us think that he's the bad guy, but... Yeah, he says in the other quest that he saved us or whatever. We don't know if that's true though. Man, this guy's really like me. He even has the headphone indent in his skull. Look at this shit. He even has the... Sometimes when I'm wearing headphones for too long, I'll have like a physical dent in my fucking... It's the worst. All right, let's go, big boy. Dude, I love how he looks. Honestly, as much as I love Necromancer, there's an actual chance that I play a lot of Druid, just because of how, like, I don't think I've ever seen a character in a video game that actually looks like me this much. And I find that so cool. All right, you got the Bear Maul. Shapeshift into a werebear and maul enemy in front of you. Shapeshift into a werewolf and claw an enemy in front of you. Storm Strike. Electricity gather around your weapon, dealing damage to your target and chaining up to 3 surrounding enemies, dealing 20% less damage each time it chains. You gain 25% damage reduction for 3 seconds after dealing damage with this. Okay. Wind Shear. Conjure a piercing blade of wind, dealing damage. And then Earth Spike. Sunder the earth, impaling the first enemy. So you can go full caster, which is probably like more range. Oh wow, this is small as fuck. That's what she said, right? This is the melee version. Oh, that's kind of cool. Dude, I love the animation of this shit. It's such a good job with the wolf, man. How long do you stay in wolf? Is it until you do another action? No, okay. Man. Oh, wow. There's even, like, white on the top of the bear, I think, because it's snowing. Isn't that fucking dope? Dude, that has to be the coolest shit I've ever seen. Okay. Obviously, we're not going to have two of them, so we have to decide if we go full caster or, like, kind of shaman melee. What are the rest of the ability? Lightning storm, tornado. Okay, so you can literally... There's 3 element this time around. You can choose lightning or wind. You know what? Let's go, let's go, like, melee shamanish. Like an Ensign shaman. There we go. Yeah, they're all storm ability, but you still have like it's the same. It's doing nature damage in both cases, but thematically they're very different, right? One is like a range caster. You have a choice between being pretty much a range caster or... Because I'm assuming you're not going to want to mix element. Right? Because nature magic, though... I wonder, like, your gear is probably going to have things that are going to make you do more, like, X or X amount of damage. So you're probably not going to want to mix element too much.
Demons everywhere.
It does not matter since they're labeled as nature.
He bit me.
Careful. He's a wild one.
I'm pretty... Yeah. No, Earth, it does matter because Earth is physical damage. It is nature magic, but it does physical damage. Oh! No! This is lightning damage. Both of these are physical. So that matters a lot because there's things that do increase lightning damage and there's things that increase physical damage, which means that you can't mix lightning with earth, otherwise you're going to get like a weird build. But you could technically mix tornado and earth. I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong though. Maybe you could actually mix shit up. Hey, Pig, what's up, man? Savas the Killer, what's up? Giggity, hello.
What's it to you?
I did the Storm Strike for basic and then Earth for my core. It's powerful. Because the goal is pretty much to have the same... The goal is to funnel your gear onto one build, right? Because you're not going to be able to have gear... There's a key passive which grants you a chance to cast a Storm skill whenever you cast an Earth skill and vice versa. Okay, so that's what I think it is. So you pretty much got 3 build path. You either go wolf or bear, or you go wolf and bear. You either go lightning cast, like full lightning melee, or you go like physical caster with the I think that's like those are the 3 choices mostly. I'll have to read more about the passive, but I mean we'll change things along the way, so it doesn't really matter.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
The evil stirring.
We'll start storm and then we'll shift to a physical one later. Then we'll do werebear, wolf, werewolf.
Really? Oh, thank you.
Let's go lightning storm. Holy shit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Fuck you, deer. Really weak, though, damage-wise. Holy shit. Especially since you gotta go back in melee afterward to generate more, you know? Like, the damage is good, but your resources just, like, depletes really, really fast, right? So. Landslide. Cyclone armor. Oh, shit. Spirit doesn't regen by itself. I hope it changes at launch. I don't think it's supposed to. I don't think it's supposed to, though. It's not mana. It doesn't deplete, at least. No, it's not like rage exactly, because it never depletes. So that's a pretty cool thing. You can actually like start kiting things, and the size of your lightning storm is preserved for 4 seconds after channeling. Oh, the longer you channel it, the more damage it does. The more... Okay. I understand now. Holy shit. Okay, that's kind of insane. You just want to generate, and then you... Okay. That's pretty dope. I like this style. Why am I bare chest? I just equipped a new chest. Oh, I guess this new chest is more... How is this more armor? Okay, dude. I'm not gonna question it. Apparently, I'm more protected now. Apparently, I'm more protected now.
I'm out of spirit.
Yeah, I think definitely like having resources like regen on itself would probably help a lot of the playstyle, but we'll see. There's probably a lot of things that we're missing too, like with the... I mean, the Paragon board doesn't do that much, but like, you know, there's a lot of legendary we haven't seen, a lot of unique. There's a lot of things we haven't seen. Probably a way to generate stuff or have things cost less a little bit, or, you know. Also, we're missing our mastery for every class, which is pretty massive. Dude, I kind of like the animation of this thing. I'll be honest. Oh, I forgot. Storm Strike as a chance to make vulnerable. Chained to 2 additional. As a chance to immobilize enemy on hit. As gain an additional strike. That's pretty good. What are the other ones here? Art of the Wild. Maximum spirit increase. Basic skill. Generate more spirits. Critical strike against close enemy or increase. You gain damage reduction while in Werebear. You gain movement speed while in Werewolf. Increase your non-physical damage resistance. You gain damage reduction for 6 seconds after you're using a defensive skill. Surround you with 3 seconds. Surround you for 3 seconds, granting a barrier that absorbs damage on your baseline. Okay, so this is literally like ice armor. Literally. Powerful winds surround you, granting you 20% non-physical damage. Oh, wow. Is it forever? The wind rapidly expand, knocking back enemy and dealing damage. It doesn't have a timer on it. Oh, shit. You have an entire passive to creatures. Wolves. Nice. Vine Creeper. Nice. Raven. Hurricane. Boulder. Dude, Hurricane sounds like... Oh, wow. There's no... That is so interesting. There's literally no storm There's no storm anything here. I wonder what the fuck the playstyle is supposed to be then. What the fuck? You just go the storm route here? Yeah, but hurricane is physical damage. So it doesn't go with the lightning damage here. You know, like if you get lightning damage gear, then hurricane doesn't scale off of that.
I need more spirit.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Unbearable, what's up? Good morning. That's kind of my that's kind of the point where I'm like wondering what's their goal with the build here, you know? What's the goal with the build here? Because if I want to make a lightning build, I would technically try to get lightning on my gear, but then that doesn't increase my main attack. Yeah, I know that it shouldn't, but what I'm saying is it's still missing an ability here. Because then the only one you get is your cooldown later on. Like, what other ability do you use? I guess you use a shit ton of pet? I'm not sure. It goes under elemental damage. Yeah, but the gear doesn't work this way. The gear will have lightning or physical on it, right? Like on my Necromancer, I have rings that gives me shadow damage. If I take another, for example, ability that does physical damage, then it's not increased by the shadow damage. I'm curious how this one is going to go, honestly.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Okay, let's build some resources.
I need more spirit. I must wait a moment.
All right.
I do not have enough spirit.
When the music kicks in, dude. You generate enough potion that it's not, like, too bad.
I'm out of spirit. I must wait a moment.
There we go. Took me quite a while to kill him, though. With this build, for sure. Quite a while. I didn't have a good weapon, though. This is probably going to be better. Oh, you have Totem for your offhand. That's pretty dope. I like that. All right. Good morning, Lux in chat. Yo, what's up, Remley? How you doing, buddy? All right. Use lightning melee skill and the bear smash. I can't remember that they're called. I'm at work, but give it a try. Trust me. Then boost 4 to 5, and you'll be hitting 1,000 in no time. Yeah, I was trying to make a full caster build. Maybe it doesn't work the way that I think it does. Maybe I would have to go more wind earth. Because wind earth could, like, if you go the other route, right? If you go either wind or earth here, and then you can go like tornado or even landslide, and then you can go hurricane, and then you have physical damage, so you're good to go. So all your physical damage scales well. It's just the lightning feels weird. Okay. You can aim the tornado, doesn't do a whole lot. Yo, God King, thank you for the 9 months, my friend. Appreciate that a lot.
The old ruins are clear.
Thank you for the 9.
Be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Thank you for the 9, my good friend.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
I'll definitely be trying a lot of different builds. We'll play around and... We'll be trying a bunch of different builds. We'll see what works, what doesn't. Like if lightning just doesn't feel right, we'll swap to something else. You know. Don't trust these MP. I cannot believe that I fell for this for the 5th time in a row. Jesus Christ. I don't learn, don't I? Yeah, this must not weigh the same thing as when he was carrying my necromancer yesterday. Yeah, this one's heavy, dude. Wait, does he stop with the other character? I don't remember. He does, right? Imagine if they did like a little subtle thing where as he's carrying the druid, he's like struggling more, you know? Because he's like literally 3 times the necromancer's size.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die.
Don't accept drinks from stranger? Yeah, I've got caught by that. Fucking... Do you ever sleep? Yeah, I slept like 9 hours yesterday. 8 hours. Maybe 7.
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up!
Get up!
We have to fight our way out!
We have to get the fuck out. Oh no, we have to fight our way out.
May the light preserve us.
Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that, my friend. Glad you enjoy the week course.
Lost souls! All of you!
Bitches! I'll lightning shit out of you. Thank you. Come again. It gets insane. On the last hit, like, this shit does a lot of damage. On the last hit, like, it does so much. It's crazy. Super fun. So, to add the Golem spell, you have to press S. You'll get Summon Skelly and Golem, and then you just drag Golem to your bar and you can summon him.
Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and...
Oh my god, you just puked all over him.
What manner of evil is this?
Normally, your character isn't right in front of him.
They must have fed
Oh, I just puked all over this poor guy.
How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
There we go. All right. So yeah, so far that's like the first big problem that I see with the tree. I mean, we'll have to see what the gear looks like. Maybe the gear for Druid is different and it doesn't have lightning damage, and maybe it has nature or whatever. And then it pretty much fixes all of it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we start dropping like more gear. But I'm pretty sure the gear doesn't change per class. It should still have like physical and shit.
Like the ones I was fed.
Willpower? I mean,
Is this real?
willpower is the same stats for, I mean, there is plus lightning damage stuff, because like on Necromancer, for example, you have plus shadow. On Sorceress, you can get plus fire damage, plus frost damage, plus lightning damage. I wonder if Druid has physical and lightning, which means that it feels like lightning would be kind of useless. You know what I'm saying? Rek, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my good friend? There's a Lego that gives Earth Spell crit bonus when you use lightning and vice versa. Okay, so maybe the lightning is mostly going to be used if you find specific Legos to bolster the rest of your ability, maybe? Because I don't think you can make a full build around it. That's my problem. You're at PAX? Oh shit, how is that going?
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
This cinematic, I mean, I've said it every time, but I cannot get enough of this cinematic.
Sin is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world.
The lords of hell are coming to devour our world.
But in you, the faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation!
Ugh. That hit gets me every time, dude.
Vani,
I brought your child into this world.
brought
I don't
your
give a
child
shit.
into this world.
Ah, yo, what's up, Beastie? How you doing? The darkness of this game, I just love it.
They have awakened, Mother.
They have.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps.
I have so many questions, man.
Operations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light. You
There we go.
collapsed inside.
There's a Lego that turns your wolf into a werewolf? No fucking
I
way.
dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
What?
I saw a vision.
Oh, and they can spread rabbits too? Fuck, okay, man.
He said the Lord's
We might have to play a
hell
werewolf and
come.
shit at some point.
She wanted to help the people survive.
I've always enjoyed the poison build of Diablo 2 with the Druid. That was one of my favorite shit.
Her children. And they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother. No. It cannot be.
I must report to the cathedral. Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Yeah, poison
Bring him to
werewolf.
the cathedral
Druid
and
felt
kill
weak?
Bishop,
Really?
And you will be in
A whole
the
druid
light
or you mean damage wise, build wise? Damage? Yeah, I mean that's why we're doing all these things, right? We'll be able to tune they'll be able to tune everything and get a little bit of data, see who's dying. Like, this is the kind of shit they'll be able to see, right? Like, okay, how much damage is every class doing? How much is this one doing on this first boss? How long it takes for every class to kill each boss? You know? But we'll try to make a broken build as usual. I always try to make shit work. What build did you go with, Alteration? Get a little bit of damage here. Hey, what's up, Crush? Going well, my friend. How about you? I like that I seem to be able to move the lightning storm. My main attack hits kind of hard, too. Pretty nice. Ended up with mostly werewolf legendary power, so finished as Rabbies and it made me sad. Really? I did pretty much everything. Earth, wind, lightning, bear, wolf. It made you sad. Did it play well, or was it just like lack of damage? Yeah. It feels like both Necromancer and... Even, like, Necromancer has some weird interaction a little bit so far. Like, Necromancer feels like you don't even have enough ability to fill your bar. You know what I'm saying? Like... I got a cool build, though. We'll be able to try out... I went back Shadow. Like, even, like, the 2 build we tried yesterday, right? The Red Mist. Like, they become, like, gimme key 1 ability things. And then the rest of your bar is completely empty, right? And then, the ultimate felt pretty weak on Necro, too. Necro is really strong. Like, it's insanely strong. But their ultimate felt weak a little bit. And, they felt like they didn't have enough abilities in their bar. That was one of my main thing. Why are you focusing Thunder instead of Animal? Why not? Why not? But I got a cool Shadow build that I like with 2 Curse that kind of fills up my bar, right? So it gives me Skeleton, Melee Skeleton, Skeletal Mage. I have a Decompose Builder. I have Blight Spender. And then I use the 2 Curses with the Legendary that makes it so that if something is affected by 2 Curse, it receives like 66% increased shadow damage. That is like really demolishing shit. Like, it's really, really nice. But it's a little bit annoying to like...
Then at least have the
I feel like if I was full bone, like full bone spear, like I would just do more damage without the...
I'm bloody hungry.
Without the annoyance, I guess, you know, of having to double curse. But it plays pretty well. At least you get some button to press.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would
Blood
come
felt
back.
weird because you have to go in melee and you don't have a movement
That's the
speed
question.
thing. You don't have anything to like
Sanctuary has always
reposition
been
yourself or
trusted
like
in the
blink
eternal
or
conflict.
move quickly to go in melee to use
The
your
war
thing.
between angels and demons.
Bloodlands could probably be better though.
But Lilith
The
serves
AoE,
neither
the
side.
physical
She
melee
has
like
her own plans
AoE
for
blood
us.
felt alright.
And me?
Felt a little bit awkward to play. Maybe it's because like we don't have flush golem, we don't have all the golem options, so
But
maybe
you
there's
two
more
share
interaction
a
there that we
connection.
can do.
What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together.
I hope they come out with a paladin class. That would be
Well,
dope,
you
man. Probably next expansion.
Then we'll start in
I can bet money that it's gonna be next expansion.
If we can't stop Lilith,
Yeah, 25 is weird because we're
we'll all be damned.
like 50 point is a lot of points, right? Not only do you reduce the cooldown of a lot of things by putting a lot of point, we're missing our entire mastery, which is very build defining, like this entire thing here. And then we could technically fill up like so much more ability. We could technically fill up like so much more ability, right? Like, for example, on Necromancer, I'm tight on points, but I know that I could fill my bar easily because I could go with curses, I could go with like the corpse tendril. It's just that with the amount of points that we have now, it feels really awkward, you know? It feels really, really awkward. So, but like later on, like you're gonna be able to fill your bar a little bit better. So we get like a weird version of a class for sure. So it's easy to fall into the trap of,
Close to the city.
you know,
Lilith's evil is spreading.
it's easy to fall into the trap. Even myself, I fell into it. But I mean, I didn't felt that way with other classes though. Like Rogue, Barb, and Sword felt way more complete than Necro did. Necro felt like it was unfinished a little bit. But maybe it's because I just don't have access to all skills. I mean, I don't have access to all my points, but I felt like with the 2 other class, my bar were like immediately full. Like I almost had too many skills. I wanted to have way more, you know? I want it to have way more.
See all this. The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns
After getting the
ability to
Necromancer Book of the
Blood will
Dead, the
flow.
raising skeleton ability
They are
disappear.
ancient
Does
enemies.
anyone know how to fix this?
they'll drag the whole damn world.
So I don't
into
know
their
how you
feet
open your
unless we can
spell
stop
on
it.
console, but on PC you press S, and then it will show up here at the bottom right there, and then you can drag it here. I don't know how to do that on console though.
Hold.
Totem, I don't know what
We have no
totem
time
should
for
count
this.
as a weapon though, because they have damage per second.
To enter Kyovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you?
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine. But this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you.
This is a waste of time.
Did you say something?
I'm not gonna lie, the appeal of having a character that looks like this is so big to me, man. Like, it's so cool to look. I can't emphasize how cool it is to look like this in a game. Like, it's rare that you can be like, you know, a little bit chubby, a little bit thick.
You must feel as though
You know,
a great
it's
weight
kind of
has
neat.
been
It fits the
lifted
fits the character so well too. Like, it's
Welcome
just,
to Kyovashad.
I just like it. It's really cool. Druid overall, like their vibe and the voice, you know, like it's. You mean sexy? Yeah, I didn't want to say it like that, but you know, they don't want to rub it in people's face. But
So, what did you write on the little... I'm off to the dry steps in search of that pale man from your vision.
I just love his voice. I love like it's so good. It's so fucking good.
But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my
It's weird because I'm normally like,
Merchant in the
I would
center of the
normally
city.
want to be Necromancer a lot, but like Druid aesthetic, like just so fucking. I mean, I'm gonna play both. I'll be honest. Like, I'm gonna be full-time Necro Druid.
Tattoos.
I don't think the other. I mean, who fucking knows? I don't. I'm trying to. I'm trying to plan shit like I have a plan. I don't have a plan, bro. Like, we're just gonna do everything. We're just gonna do everything.
So the old man's finally decided.
Have you seen
to
my
fight
Druid
back.
picture in the Diablo channel?
Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
Oh wow, the werewolf thing too looks crazy. There we go.
Wait,
One of these, the
the
amulet.
old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore.
Yeah, it's really nice to see.
Ah, apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
Yeah, that's exactly what Oradros posted on Discord. His entire
Ancient
army of
order of
wolf
scholars and
is actually werewolf around him.
sworn to
And
protect
apparently they
sanctuary
can
from
spread
demons.
the poison rabies shit.
These days, we are few in number. There is another Haradrim. Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosgland. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the dry steps to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping
Okay,
whatever she
there
has
you go.
planned.
Answering a couple Discord questions.
Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by
Yo,
accident or
Greg, thank you for the
fate's
prime,
hand,
my friend.
there is nothing we can do about it. The Wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith.
Thank you for the prime.
Saved by a lone monk.
And it uses rabies from your skill tree, but you get summoned too late to make a good summon build? What do you mean?
By what?
Oh, you mean at 25. Yeah.
Destiny.
I mean, at higher level, that means you
Or
could
some
dump a shit
greater
ton of
power
point into
among the
rabies,
strangers.
right?
I did not know.
And then have your wolf just, like, literally have a full summon build, right?
But at the time, I thought I
But I
had
don't know
the
if it's good
chance
enough,
to
though.
Protect humanity from the daughter of hate.
You would have to support them in some way.
The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
All right. Welcome to the beta. Good morning. Yo, what's up, Mitchie? How you doing, buddy? The Command Wolf just decimate boss. Command Wolf? What is that?
Yes, well, Bozan
Good morning,
has
Mitchie.
yet to return from
I didn't get to
delivering our
play
tidings
until
plans
really
to
late last
Leinster.
night. It makes me sad. Oh,
Perhaps
no.
you can
Yo,
sweep the
Mitchie, thank you for the
roads and see what's
5.
taking him so long.
Holy
The cathedral
shit.
must receive its dues.
Oh, really? The Command Wolf ability? Direct your wolf to focus on an enemy. Oh. So they gave, like, the Necromancer ability from D3 to wolves. Oh, wow. Every single one of them actually have an ability. That's actually cool. Instead of being like... Nice. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Thank you so much, Mitchie, man. Thank you for the big support. It is, Vark. It is, man. Seriously, hydration mix is a lifesaver. Is there any place you can go to farm XP? Not really, but you can just, like, run around and do, like... you can literally just run around and do, like, a bunch of,
But I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me?
and do a bunch of like, dungeons. You'll get to 25 in no time.
And I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
I will take care of it.
Let's go ahead and cheer it up.
Impressive.
Thanks. I hope that.
What do you recommend for hydration? I love Focus Peach Tea. Anything similar to that without too much sweetness. So one of the really cool thing is you can get the lemon one. So my favorite thing to do is to get the lemon one, and then I mix it with the peach tea. So it makes like a lemon peach tea. It's really good. My graphics are at medium right now. Just because it's a beta, nothing is optimized, so it allows the game to be a lot more stable, a lot more fluid right now until the as I say that I rubber band, but that's not really related to graphic. It allows the game to be a little bit more stable in general, like performance wise.
Penitence and faith. Walk in the light. We must be ever vigilant against sin, brother.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance.
I'll try to get a 30% code for you guys.
Sear away corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, for only light must remain.
cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in
Yeah, but you have to realize it's
a
beta,
mistake.
Ted, man.
What could
Like, the point of
possibly be
beta
a
is to
greater
optimize, right? A lot of these things.
Lilith.
It's extremely difficult to test a game on a very broad spectrum of machine without doing a beta test like this. That's literally the whole point of it, right? So every time you crash, Blizzard gets a report of what crashed. And then they'll be able to see, okay, so he has this, you know, they'll be able to get a report of what possibly made it crash, right? You know, like, that's the whole point of having beta. This is not a demo, this is a beta. People have to remember that. You have to, every time something happens, you have to remember it's a beta, it's not a demo. If it was a demo, you could get angry, but it's a beta. It's meant to be an unfinished product. Sure, the game launches in 2 months, but optimization can be done in that amount of time. Obviously, if we have too much shit that we want to get changed in 2 months, then yeah, that starts being a problem. But in general, I mean, if it's just a little bit of optimization here and there, making sure the drivers are fully working and updated and all that stuff, then, you know.
Horned woman near Yelesna Mines. Performed routine inspection. Nothing yet.
They're getting a lot of data right now, which is good.
Sent in priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find something.
Okay, let's go over there. Go do this quest. Should probably go disenchant this shit though before we get out. When I run Diablo 4, does it have access to my Wi-Fi network? No. I mean, it requires internet connection, but it doesn't have access to your Wi-Fi network. There we go. Cool. I'm not sure I understand your question, bro. I don't know where you're going with this. World boss is at, I don't know. I don't remember. Somebody told me the world boss is at like 2 p.m. EST. Goblin. Shit, man. This goblin is going to be rough. Unless he stays there.
I must wait a moment.
Wait for me, goblin! Wait for me, goblin! Dude, having no range generator.
I must wait a moment.
There we go. All right. We fucked him up good, chat. Oh, now I'm fucked, though. Yeah, I'm fine. There we go. We got a level just in time. We got a level just in time, chat. Oh, I have no idea. I don't want to get into that shit, bro. I'll ask you to move on from that.
I've waited for you.
Holy shit, why am I getting murdered?
I need more spirits.
Oh my god. These goat men making me vulnerable on every hit is just murdering me, dude. Holy shit. I'm missing a skill point, though. Why is everybody worried about my sleep schedule on TikTok? Of course I sleep. I know it looks like I don't, but I do.
Wait a moment. Spirits.
Did I get the res? I don't think I did.
I'm not ready yet. I need more spirit.
Dude, this goat man is like murdering me, dude. Holy shit. The frozen mechanic is probably one of the dumbest mechanic I've ever seen. It's like impossible to get away from it. It's crazy.
I'm low on spirit.
The frozen mechanic is like so fucking strong. If you get hit by one of them, you're fucked. If there's multiple, I don't even see my character anymore. Great. Yeah, Druid struggles a lot with these things, but to be fair, I'm missing a defensive here. Let's go for Earth, maybe? Oh, wow, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, you can actually turn into an animal in this. You just have to... Let me teleport back.
I must wait a moment.
You can totally werebear, werewolf, all that good shit. Because yeah, I see you're streaming literally 24/7. I can guarantee you that I stop at midnight and I don't start in the morning until like 10. So there's at least like a big 10-hour window where you're probably sleeping as well. Yeah, Druid is really fun, but it does feel really, really weak right now. Like, at this level, once you get Chain Lightning with Sorceress, like, everything becomes a joke. You just, like... You know? You just Chain Lightning everything and everything dies. While you're sitting here, like, trying to generate with your fucking staff getting murdered by everybody. There's a couple figs they could do, though. Definitely. A couple stuff that would be nice. Like, if there's a way to extend Bulwark every time you use, like, a lightning or a melee spell or whatever. That would be nice. Extendo's defensive. I mean, obviously, like, shit is gonna get, like, tuned and stuff. But I feel like Lightning Storm should cost way less. I feel like I empty out my... What does it say? Bid farewell? Goodbye.
Farewell.
Yep, true. There we go.
Indeed I am. My god turned on me. Tried to choke the life out of me. All I could do before I lost consciousness was...
Yeah, Storm is meant to be channel, which means that you can't use it until you're full spirit, right? And then it takes quite a long time to generate full spirit. And then you gotta channel the Storm to have it be its full value, right? There's definitely, like... It's like a thing that you want to do where, because you can keep it at its 4 second after channeling. So like there's like a peak that you wanna get like a certain size, then hit again, then channel again, then like you want to kind of rotate a little bit to keep it at its.
I am so very grateful. I will need to make the necessary arrangements. Please, excuse me.
What would be cool, for example, is if you, let's say that you hit the last perk of the Lightning Storm, like you would become empowered with lightning, and then you would be able to use that size of Lightning Storm for like 10 seconds.
Ah, yes, of course. Carry on.
That would be cool. we'll see what everything feels like when we get Lego. It's really hard right now to.
For protection. He's camped somewhere
It's extremely hard right now to like.
Return the gemstones.
The base feels weak a little bit, but with Lego maybe things get a little bit better and more points and shit. It's all right for classes to feel it a little bit weaker at the start. I think it's okay. It was like that in D2 as well, but I mean, you know, it was like that for a lot of game actually. So you kind of want to keep your Earth Shield for when you go in melee to generate. You know? I don't even think I can do these events myself, I'll be honest. Maybe I can if I get the weaving down. Like if you don't have anything to generate, you can't keep it up. Wow. Don't clip that out of the context, chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Too late? God damn it. I leveled up. It's not me that's strong. It's the leveling.
Will be pleased.
Yeah. Okay. Is that more damage? Oh, it's a two-handed mace. Oh, okay, that's fucking hurting. Holy shit, they need to have a safe zone in front of dungeon. I just came out and got massacre. Yeah, a lot of people have mentioned that, especially for people that want to play hardcore. There's no grace period as you load out of dungeon, and it's extremely problematic.
I must wait a moment.
Yeah, I wish I had a range generator, man. I think I would enjoy earth/wind more than lightning. Even though, like, lightning fucking slaps. I think I would enjoy being able to, like... If I was, you know, if I was to... Yeah, but my goal was to make a full lightning build, but it doesn't seem to be... So that's what I was talking about earlier, right? Because this does lightning damage. This does lightning damage. But then there's not a single other ability in your toolkit that does lightning damage. Outside of your ultimate. Everything else is physical. Like, how do you fucking gear around that? You can't have plus lightning damage and plus physical. You're gonna dilute your power way too much. You know?
So, the deed is done.
You get lightning as passives. What do you mean lightning as passives?
Worthy of my trust. I'm sure you've heard the new word as it spreads. We will no longer suffer at the hands of the lesser. Our strength, our might, our destiny is to triumph over the weak.
What's up, Lux? Yo, what's up, Omni? The air attack gives lightning too. This one? Seems like a good generator. Tornado seems annoying, though. We're gonna go with... What does Landslide look like, actually? I have no idea. Let me disenchant my gear. Let me go... When you strike and immobilize or stun enemy with Landslide, an additional pillar is formed. When you immobilize or stun an enemy, you gain a Terra mode. Each enemy hit by Landslide consume a Terra mode, causing a guaranteed critical strike. Boss always have up to 10% chance to grant. So like this. Kinda want to see what Cyclone armor looks like too. Alright. What are your thoughts so far? Seeing a lot of people bashing the game. I mean, there's things that you can criticize the game for, I think, but there's also things that I think are kind of stupid to criticize the game for this early. So it's like, I think it's a give and take. I'm enjoying it a lot. Everything feels good. There's a couple of things that I hope they change. We'll see. I would have to make like a full video about all my thoughts on it. There's definitely a lot of things going on. As I was saying before we took a little break here, there's like a lot of compartment of the game that can be criticized right now. There's some of it, but there's a lot of it that we have to wait a little bit, right? Which is why it's difficult, right? Anything that's like endgame loop, anything that's like depth of build and all that stuff, it's a little bit hard to like give an opinion on because we don't have access to so much. We're missing literally like, we can only put like what, 27 points in the tree or 28. We can have maybe a total of like 50 like 5 or some shit, right? So we're missing a lot. We're missing a lot. The endgame lube? No, the endgame loop. So we're missing like a lot of skill point into the tree to allow us to get more ability, like make better build and shit, you know?
May the daughter of hatred take you!
Like, that's pretty cool, for example, right? If you look at this, this would fix a lot of my... this right here, the Perfect Storm, would fix a lot of my spirit generation issue, right? It would grant me more spirit every time, like, a storm skill does damage. So that's, like, pretty cool. There's like a lot of stuff going on, right? So... Casting an Earth skill as a 20% to trigger a free storm skill of the same category. Oh, wow. Okay, that changes the fucking game right here. Casting an Earth skill has a 20% chance to cast a free storm skill of the same category. In addition, casting a storm skill has a 20% chance to trigger a free Earth. So this talent by itself makes storm viable, because this is where you get the mix of both. Interesting. That is very, very, very interesting. Lucky hit. Damaging an enemy with Earth skill has a 5% chance to restore all of your spirit and cause your attack to be a guaranteed critical strike. Holy shit. This is oh my god. Oh, you can only pick one, though. You can't pick both. So you either pick this, you either pick this, you either pick this, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're missing pieces. We're definitely missing pieces. A lot of classes, though. So I think like one of the things that's going on right now is that Rogue, Sork, and Barb didn't really feel this way. At least to me, it didn't felt like there was missing pieces. It felt like I could just go from there and start playing those classes and have a good time with them, right? Where Druid feels like maybe I would need a little bit more, you know, like... Druid, I always feel like... Druid and Necro felt like I would need more points to test out the full thing, right? For sure. I mean, Druid, I haven't... it's hard for me to say that right now. It's kind of dumb for me to say that. I haven't played the full thing, but... It seems like a lot of the thing that will make the build for Druid is going to feel that way. It's going to feel like you need a little bit more level. Necromancer, definitely as well. I felt like my bars were empty a little bit. I felt like if I could have, like, 25 more points, I would definitely be able to add those filler ability in. But you can't at lower level, where you could with a lot of the other classes. Because the way the tree was made was, like... Oh, okay. So Cyclone Armor has a passive to it. Powerful winds surround you, granting you non-physical damage reduction. Active, the wind rapidly expand, knocking back enemy and dealing damage. That's pretty dope. And then you get this ranged generator. And then you get a spender that just... Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, shit. That's actually pretty dope here. Holy fuck! Dude, the crushing of the rocks just... Oh my god! The sound that it generates is pretty dope. I don't know if I like the Cyclone Armor, though. Oh. Oh, it applies vulnerable. That's nice. Yeah, I think I like this one more. Rock shrapnel flies outward when it's destroyed, dealing damage to surrounding enemy. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Lens Slide is cast on a target, and you can get multiple hits for the passive counter on one cast in AoE. Yeah, so when you strike an immobilize or stun enemy with Lens Slide, an additional pillar is formed. But the one that I got now is like, you get Terra Mode or whatever. Where you get like guaranteed critical strike or whatever every couple of hits. This feels pretty good. I'll just need some like life on kill or whatever.
I'm low on spirit.
I just definitely need some, Yeah, we played Necro. We got him to 25 yesterday. We're gonna do the world boss on Necromancer today. I'm definitely struggling more than I was with any other class, though. Like, Jesus Christ. I have to cast it like on me or whatever. I'm like, I definitely feel like, I mean, like these kind of pillar quests were like easier for me on every other class that I tried, right? Do I have a way to make vulnerable right now? I forgot. The damage is there, man. When the full lens slide just like it hurts, man. You know? This is one thing I kind of like. You say you're struggling, but for me, Druid was the easiest. What build did you go with? Did you go Werebear, or? I think, like, Wind Shear needs, like... I need a fast weapon. A slow weapon makes Wind Shear, like...